Hey everyone, I'm just doing a quick video overview of the GE Profile Opal 2.0 XL Nugget Ice Maker. That's a mouthful. It's a great little ice maker. Fits nicely tucked under my kitchen cabinet there, as you can see. This is the black stainless, has the black stainless finish on the bottom, kind of a matte black finish at the top. It has been off for the last 14 hours or so, and it has held this ice during that time. So this is the ice that's left from last night. I just turned it back on and it's just starting to get going here. So maybe we'll see it produce a few nuggets of ice before the video's over. As you can see, it has Wi-Fi, and using the app, I'm able to set a timer. So I have this thing shutting down at night when we go to sleep. It's not running during our sleeping hours. And then it comes back on a couple hours before I get home from work in the afternoon. And on the weekends, I have it running all day. It will fill up and stays full all day because as you remove ice from it, it has a sensor. It stops producing ice when it's full. And then as you remove ice, it tops it back off. Okay. The expansion tank means that it'll produce ice for a long time. So that's great. That's a gallon of water right there, and then whatever fits in the reservoir. So the way this works is if we pull the drawer out here, you can see that the water is getting circulated through the system. So it's getting pumped from the bottom up through the back of the system and then drops out the front. It's just starting to freeze, so it's starting to slow down to just a drip, and pretty soon it'll start dropping nuggets of ice out of the unit. And it drops a few nuggets every second. So to fill this container probably takes about 2 hours, maybe a little more, and it gives you plenty of ice, and like I said, it just keeps it topped off all day long. It comes with this scoop that you see here and the tray, because when you pull this out, it does drip here, so you're going to want that tray in place. The ice is this great nugget ice that's really a pleasure to chew on, so anybody that likes to chew on ice will really enjoy this ice. What are some of the features besides the expansion tank? You've really just got a power button. It's really simple to use. You just turn it off and on. It has a light. So this is the indicator that the light is on, and if I hit the button below here, it could change it to a dim setting, and then off, and then on bright again. And then next to it here, it's hard to see in the video, but there's a clean mode. You hold that for 3 seconds, and it'll run a cleaning cycle. You would do this, you would drain the whole thing and run vinegar solution through it, or maybe a bleach and water solution, depending on what you're trying to do. While it's making ice, it'll show that it's making ice. When it's in a clean mode, it'll show that it's cleaning. And I believe it'll also tell you defrosting. You might be able to make it out there, but it'll light up defrosting when it goes into defrost mode. Now the unit defrosts on its own. There is no setting for that. If it determines that it's just kind of frozen up back there, it'll just start defrosting itself and protect itself from stripping out of gear or anything of that nature. So hoping you could see it start dropping some ice here. I haven't seen any pellets drop yet, any nuggets, but you may see that before the end of the video here. Other than that, it's a great little ice maker. I'm going to shut up for a second so you can hear it running. I'm really close to it, and you'll hear the amount of noise that it makes, and it's probably about as loud as a dishwasher, so I'm going to be quiet so you can hear it. So it's the only thing running in my kitchen right now, so whatever noise you just heard, that's from the ice maker. As you can see, I don't know if you caught it in the video, but it is starting to drop some nuggets of ice. It's been running for, maybe 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes now total. So anyway, that's all I had to share with you. Hopefully this was helpful. If it was, please mark the review helpful. Thanks.
All right, so it's running. It was pretty easy to set up. The only real confusion is the switches. These are actually touch switches, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but for those like me who are vision challenged, that's going to be that was kind of hard to figure out where it was. Other than that, you really don't need instructions to set it up. You can hear the sound. I'll be quiet. Yeah, you heard it a little bit there before it shut off, but that was the initial turn on. I'm sure it'll sound similar to that, but overall it's not bad in terms of noise. So I think it's a great little thing so far. Got to check the ice now.